the angels, elevating thoughts. My dear friends, we love you so very much. For a moment, imagine you are a farmer living in a very beautiful land. Your crops depended on water from a nearby spring. Now imagine that this is a magical spring. When you think thoughts of love, kindness, peace, or any that inspire you, soothe you, or delight you, the water runs freely. It bubbles up, unobstructed, and fills all the trenches. When you think thoughts of anger, sadness, frustration, or jealousy, the ground closes temporarily and the water supply is pinched off. When the waters are running, your crops are nourished and flourish. When the waters are pinched off, your crops barely grow, if at all. To the degree that your thoughts elevate you, there is a steady stream of water. To the degree that your thoughts bring you down, the supply is pinched off. This is similar to how the energy and guidance from the divine work in your life. When your thoughts elevate you, you are like that open spring. You are allowing the love, grace, goodness, and guidance from the divine to bubble up in your life and nourish all your dreams. When your thoughts bring you down, they close you off to the love that is always waiting to bubble up in your life. As you go through your days, wanting what you want and dreaming what you dream, know that you don't have to constantly envision or think about what you want. You only have to keep the waters of grace, goodness, and guidance flowing in your life. You do that by choosing thoughts that elevate you rather than ones that bring you down. If you accidentally start to feel dragged down by your own thinking, then as soon as you catch yourself, say to yourself, "Wait a minute, the world just inspired me to think thoughts that drag me down. I am pinching off my supply. I don't want to give the external that much power over my goodness, my grace, and my guidance. I don't want to pinch myself off. I want to remain open to all the good that is mine." Then you choose a better feeling thought and let the love flow more freely into your life once again. We have spoken about this many times throughout the year as the energies on your planet become increasingly intense and as you move into the fifth dimensional realities. It is increasingly important to your health, wealth, happiness, and well-being to remain open to the love coming in from the source. It's flooding your planet now, and when you pinch it off, it hurts. It takes very little effort to resist a trickle of love. You can turn down a compliment and not even flinch. If you resist the incredible floods of love that humanity has collectively called for, the resistance hurts. It tightens your body, closes your mind to new ideas, and exhausts you. We don't judge a single one of you if you are experiencing these symptoms. Most of you are, from time to time. It's not something to be ashamed of, but rather something to be aware of. These pinched off feelings actually offer you guidance. When you become aware of your areas of resistance to love, joy, grace, goodness, and guidance, ask yourself, is it worth the pain to pinch myself off from love? For example, when someone upsets you, is it worth the pain to pinch yourself off with anger? Or would you be better served by a brief burst of anger that alerts you to the need to change your thoughts, your situation, or your way of dealing with this person? Wouldn't it be better to shift to self-love, which in turn will help you make healthy choices so you can live and let live? When we say remain open to love, we are talking about the choice to think something sweeter, more soothing, kinder, or more loving. The subject of your improved thought doesn't matter. The vibration does. A situation might really bother you to the point where you can't find a single good feeling thought about that particular situation. However, you can appreciate your coffee. A person may have deeply hurt your feelings, and for now, you can't think anything good about that situation. But you can choose to appreciate and give thanks for the fact that you didn't react. You can think about a different person that you adore. You can appreciate a contented kitty, a playful puppy, or a happy child. You can savor the texture of a blanket, breathe in the fresh morning air, or be thankful for the roof over your head and food on your table. You may think these simple, unrelated thoughts do not matter, but they do. They shift your vibration, and in a higher vibration, you stop pinching off the love that wants to flow into your life. With every improved thought, no matter what the subject, you are open to more love. What a relief! You need not force yourself to feel good about the things that you don't feel good. You need only focus on something else that makes you feel better. There are no medals in heaven for forcing yourself to eat your peas and carrots. Unless you like them, of course. And there are no rewards for forcing yourself to like what you don't. Simply focus elsewhere, simply open to flowing the love where you can feel it more easily, and acknowledge that whether or not you see it, whether or not you feel it, there is the light of the divine within all, and you can love that light no matter what. Imagine the spring every time you think a thought on any topic that elevates you. You are opening further to love, grace, goodness, and guidance. Every time you think a thought on any topic that drags you down, you are pinching it off. Own this superpower, dear ones. Own your ability to shift your vibration by choosing thoughts that elevate, and let it serve you well. For each and every one of you deserves an unimpeded, steady flood of love in your lives. When enough of you allow this love to flow into your individual lives, then even your weather patterns will shift. For your dear Mother Earth must release the pressures that build up when people pinch themselves off from the floods of love, wanting to pour into your lives. Every time you choose a kinder, more loving thought, no matter what the topic, you open the grace, goodness, and guidance in your own life. And as well, you become a vibrational contribution to life itself. God bless you. We love you so very much. The Angels. Channeled by Ann Albers. Divine blessings to all. Don't forget to subscribe.